While the whole world is asking how Mbappe feels after PSG's Champions League victory, Kylian himself is enjoying his vacation. In particular, he attended the Monaco Formula 1 Grand Prix, where he warmly greeted Thibaut Courtois' wife, Michelle Gerzig. Of course, Thibaut Courtois was also at the event. Among other Real Madrid legends, we should highlight Zinedine Zidane. Mbappe has been in the spotlight because of Paris Saint-Germain's Champions League win. You've probably seen a ton of memes after the final. Kylian reacted almost immediately after the final whistle, posting the following words on his Instagram story. "The big day has finally arrived, victory and in the manner of an entire club. Congratulations, PSG." That was a classy gesture from Mbappe, wouldn't you agree? Especially given all the criticism currently being directed at our striker. PSG coach Luis Enrique said before the match against Inter that his team became stronger without Kylian. Now everyone is involved, everyone is doing positive things, everyone is happy now. "We are better than last year both on and off the ball," said the Spanish coach. But Paris captain Marquinhos supported Mbappe. Here's what he said. "He deserved it. It's destiny. We don't know what our life will turn out like. Kylian is a great player who deserves a lot. He's been through a lot with us here," Marquinhos told reporters after the match. Also speaking positively about his former teammate was Ousmane Dembélé. "I don't know what would have happened if Kylian had stayed here. He had a dream of playing for Real Madrid." Continuing the positive vibe of the Champions League final, it's worth mentioning Marcelo's meeting with former Real youth product Achraf Hakimi. On his Instagram, Marcelo posted, "What a joy to see you shine, kid. Congratulations. Very well deserved." And famous Real Madrid fan Khabib Nurmagomedov teased Luis Enrique after PSG's Champions League win.
Let's go 1, 2, 3, Hala Madrid.
Real congratulated PSG on their victory, recalling Luis Enrique's late daughter. "Congratulations to PSG and their fans for their well-deserved Champions League 2024 to 2025 triumph," Real Madrid wrote. They added, "And our most special congratulations to our beloved Luis Enrique, with a heartfelt and affectionate memory for his daughter Zana." Recall that PSG's current coach played for Real Madrid from 1991 to 1996, after which he moved to Barcelona. One of the heroes of PSG's final and season was Vitinha. Real Madrid identified him as the best replacement for Luka Modric, and that's really true. An absolutely phenomenal player. The team currently lacks a profile like his. According to Real Madrid Confidential, the club sees him as a strong candidate to take Modric's place after the Croatian leaves following the Club World Cup. Owen Hargreaves, speaking on TNT Sports, said, "Vitinha plays like Luka Modric, he's impossible to play against." He added, "He's very reminiscent of Modric himself, there's no higher praise than that." Real Madrid have also been linked with Angelo Stiller, but Vitinha's recent performances may have pushed him to the front of the rankings. Hit like if you want Real to convince Vitinha to join. This guy is worth at least 100 million euros right now, but if we want to get back to the top, we need a player of that level and type. By the way, since we mentioned Stiller, it's worth informing you about the latest news regarding the possible transfer of the Stuttgart midfielder. The midfielder has reportedly agreed personal terms with the Spanish club, according to Real Madrid Confidential. The 24-year-old is expected to cost around 60 million euros. Talks with Stuttgart are now in the final stages. Stiller is part of Xabi Alonso's plans for next season. Real Madrid wants someone who can bring control and structure in midfield. Alonso believes Stiller is the right fit. He reportedly sees the German as a calm player who keeps possession and controls the tempo of the game. It has also become known which formation Xabi Alonso will use at Real. After successfully leading Bayer Leverkusen to a historic Bundesliga title using a system with 3 central defenders, Alonso, according to Marca, plans to change Real's playing style to a 4-3-3 as a base formation. Despite the success of the 5-defender system in Germany, sources at Valdebebas believe that the current Real Madrid squad is not suited to playing with 3 central defenders, especially considering that Militao, Rudiger, and Alaba are still recovering from injuries. For the upcoming Club World Cup, Alonso currently counts only on Asensio and Huijsen as fully fit central defenders, since Vallejo is no longer part of the team. Backup options remain Jacobo Ramon and Aguado, as well as midfielder Tchouaméni, whom Alonso wants to see as a key player in midfield. Alonso emphasized the importance of collective defensive work, especially from the front 3 attackers. The coach plans to demand full commitment from the forwards, noting that previous defensive failures caused Real's instability this season. This won't be the only style of play his team uses, but it will be the starting point, meaning Real Madrid will return to a style not regularly used since 2000, the style that brought them the Champions League victory in Paris against Valencia. One of Alonso's first talks with the squad will be with star forward Vinicius Jr., focusing on balancing his attacking talent with increased defensive responsibility. By the way, Vinicius changed his hairstyle. What do you think about that? Write in the comments. Rodrigo is also in the new coach's plans, but there's a nuance. According to Marca, the Brazilian tells the club he wants to stay but is being demanded to react. He He has 45 days and the World Cup ahead to dispel doubts and prove he can fully integrate into Xabi Alonso's project. To carefully prepare for the Club World Cup, Alonso's analyst Beñat Labayan attended Real's recent matches, studying the team's tactics, behavior, and mentality. Defensive discipline will be a key pillar of Alonso's approach at the start of his new era leading the Spanish giant. The first training session is scheduled for June 9th. Staying on the topic of Real's attackers, it's worth noting that fans dream about one transfer that could be very easily done. Cristiano Ronaldo's future remains uncertain after he posted a message hinting at the end of his time at Al Nassr. Reports say the 40-year-old player is now looking for a club participating in the Club World Cup. This sparked a wave of support from Real fans on social media, demanding the return of their former idol. One fan wrote, "There won't be a better chance for the legend to come back and get the recognition he was denied when leaving. Give him just 1 year, and you'll see he's still better than all the other forwards." Another added, "My dream is to see Ronaldo in a Real Madrid shirt again. We're asking for this to happen." A third stated, "Signing Ronaldo would be a win on all fronts, both technically and financially. Above all, he would be a true striker, which the team clearly needs." A fourth commented, "Perez must fix his mistake and give Cristiano the honor he deserves. Even at 40, you won't find anyone better than him." These requests make sense because Xabi Alonso is looking for a striker in the José Lu style, according to Fichajes. Couldn't Cristiano come on in the second half and help the team when we lock the opponent in their half? That would be a great option. Like if you agree. At least Ronaldo could be signed for 1 month. The Club World Cup rules allow it. And for us, winning the tournament is a priority, says Marca journalist Juan Ignacio Garcia Ochoa. After deeply reflecting on an almost empty season except for the UEFA Super Cup and Intercontinental Cup, Real's sporting management recognized that signing new players to win the first ever Club World Cup is a priority. Besides the prestige of lifting the trophy as the first champion of the new era, the tournament also offers a powerful financial incentive. 130 million euros in prize money for the winner, the journalist notes. And that's why Real Madrid decided to buy Trent now and pay Liverpool 10 million euros. The Englishman is very much needed now to create the most competitive team for the tournament. Journalist Nahuel Miranda explains the payment to Liverpool as a prestige factor of the competition. The prestige of the competition lies in the fact that it allows you to be champion for 4 years. For a team like Madrid, this would be a source of pride besides the financial aspect, which is also important. For our club, it's important to maintain the status of the world's #1 club in all aspects. The prestigious annual football benchmark report recognized the Madrid club as the most valuable in the world for the second consecutive time, with a business valuation of 6.278 billion euros. No one comes close to this figure. Even powerful Manchester City, second place, and Manchester United, third, who surpassed 5 billion euros for the first time, still lag behind by more than 1.1 billion euros. Despite economic turmoil in European football, in a decade marked by the pandemic, inflation, and deep industry changes, Real Madrid has doubled its value since 2016 plus 116%, and also leads in operating income 1,065 million euros. Real Madrid retained the status of the world's most valuable football club and made history as the first club whose valuation exceeded 6 billion euros. Their successes in La Liga and the UEFA Champions League in the 2023-24 season were supported off the field by the renovated Santiago Bernabeu, which practically doubled matchday revenues. Matchday income rose to 251 million euros, explains Antonio Di Ciani, Football Benchmark's Director of Football Finance and Strategy. That's all the news for today. Friends, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on all the latest news from the best club in the world. Have a great day and Hala Madrid.